Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Me again, back for another unboxing. As you can see, it's like a really big box. So, yeah, it has to be something really, like a lot of things in there. And you're right. So, basically, it's another package from my one friend who sent me a bunch of CDs before in the past. He also was the one who sent me a David CD. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's get to unboxing this, shall we? Okay. Gotta be careful, though. Hey, no. My cat. He's freaking thinking everything's a toy. This dangerous. I don't want you getting hurt. Scully, don't. No, don't play with this. It's kind of hard with only one hand. Because one of the... Hey, Scully, stop. Okay, we got it. Almost. Mostly. Okay. Ooh. Cool. Got two boxes. So, yep. Here's one of these CDs, Robert Plant. Think I heard of him, don't know him like that. This is Gloria Estefan, Greatest Hits. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with her. Here's AC/DC. Oh, of course I like AC/DC. I actually did tell him that I do like AC/DC. So, yep, Dirty Deeds. Done Dirt Cheap. One of my favorite songs by them. And oh my god, Big Balls. Yeah. Obviously, I grew up with them. So, Billy Joel. Yeah, of course I know who he is. He made Uptown Girl. But I never really bothered listening to most of his music. But there's Uptown Girl right there. So, yep. Yeah, here's the CD. The Mojo Anthology. This one's a card, but damn, messed up condition, but it's okay. Louise Armstrong. The Doobie Brothers. Nice. Yeah, some of these I'm not too familiar with, like I said. Motley Crue. I heard about them. So, but I just never really, heard their music like that. Ooh, Elton John. Greatest Hits. It's kind of hard to see. But you can see Rocket Man, like if you can see it, as one of the songs listed. Crocodile Rock, that's like one of the songs that I know about him. I know like a lot of songs. Ooh, cool. Heart Greatest Hits. Ooh, Pink. Of course I like Pink. I like her music. Yeah, I like So What the most. And of course I do like other songs that are not even listed here of hers. Shaggy. Yeah, that's where the Shaggy defense came from. MC Hammer. Yeah, awesome. This is his album that has You Can't Touch This, the most popular song, and obviously everyone knows about him. Of course, you know, like that. Big ones. Nice. Really hit. Yeah, some of these I need to get more familiar with. Some of these I kind of heard about, just not too familiar. Blues Traveler. Nice. Nelly Furtado. Yeah, I heard of her. Just not really familiar with her work like that. Yeah, and here's George Thorogood and the Destroyers. This is Bruce Springsteen, greatest hits. I heard of him. I'll see, just never heard his music like that. Bon Jovi, nice. Yeah, of course I know who he is. I just never heard his music like that, except for probably one. Alan Jackson. Nice. This is Kenny Chesney. Super hits. Yeah, some of these are country-based songs because he told me, yeah, he secretly had some country songs he would give to me. Telling me bad. This I'm not too familiar with. Oh, Van Halen. I know who he is, just never really listened to him. Brooks and Dunn. Nice. Hey, Top Gun. Yeah, and the basically the soundtrack. Alicia Keys. Yeah. The Essential Journey. Basically, 2-disc. Dixie Chicks. Heard of them? Trisha Yearwood. Terry Clark. Tim McGraw. Yeah, I heard of him. The Wallflowers. And none of the songs are listed here. Some CDs are like that. Just yeah, because for example, my Post Malone CD of his 2019 album and stuff, you know, Hollywood's Bleeding, I think that's what it's called. You can't even see the title of the songs, not even in the booklet. So you had to basically find out if you never heard of his songs from that album. Vince Gill, Souvenirs. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing though. Sometimes though, you might get albums and you not even know who the artist is, but eventually you start liking them eventually. So, I mean, Tom Petty. Nice. Ooh, Weezer. Of course I know who Weezer is. I listened to a few of their songs before. Definitely. Hootie and the Blowfish. I know them. I know the lead singer, Darius Rucker. And yeah, don't mind that noise. If you hear noises, it's because my cat is right now being inside those paper things that were protecting the stuff. Shania Twain. Yeah, I know who she is. Then really be not really too familiar with her like that though. LeAnn Rimes. Heard of her? So, yeah, wasn't too familiar with her, but still, yeah, I'm glad that for much I got an album for her to basically be more familiar with her. Ooh, another Shania Twain album. Nice. Eric Clapton, Unplugged. Alabama. Nice. Ooh, Carrie Underwood. Yeah, I know who she is. Probably heard like only like a little bit of her songs, but not really wasn't really familiar with her like that. But yeah, I'm glad to have her album too. And the last album here is this one. This one's Phil Collins. I know of him. I only know him because freaking when Eminem mentioned him before. In the Stan song. That's like the only reason why I know who he is. But I don't really know him like that. Okay, so we're already done with that. Now we're gonna move on to the other things that he sent me too. He sent me other things too, so I'm gonna move on to those. Okay, now we got the movies. Ooh, Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I needed that movie because I actually do have Avengers. Infinity War. So yeah, now I have Endgame. Also, the new Fantastic Four. The new one that came out most recently. Been meaning to see this. Ooh, the Blu-ray. So yep, I can watch this. Yeah, he also put 4K movies too. Like this one right here, the new Superman movie. Ooh, holographic picture. Yeah, I've been meaning to see this too. Yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, he showed me some of these, so I already knew I was getting them. Just to see these, I wasn't really sure about. Nice. And the new Venom movie too. Awesome. Because yeah, I need this to complete my collection of Venom movies and everything else, like Spider-Man related. Yeah. I did tell him I needed that one. Here's Beetlejuice, the second movie. Yep, I already watched the first one. Already been watched that, so yeah, I need to see the second one though. Yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah, I need to catch up with these movies to be honest. I haven't watched any of these Jurassic World movies since like the 2018 one, Fallen Kingdom. I need to catch up. This movie, Snatch. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it, but can give it a watch though. Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah, of course, obviously everyone knows what Star Trek is. Even if they never really watched it, they know what it is, mostly though. Yeah, he gave me like a bunch of Futurama. Yeah, like Futurama Volume 4. Futurama Volume 6. Yeah, I've been new with that. he was gonna send me these. Futurama Volume 5. And yeah, this Futurama Volume 3. And Volume 1, right here, out of order. And Futurama, the Volume 2. And oh wow, wasn't expecting this. He even sent like a few comics. DC versus Marvel. Yeah, I've been wanting to get these comics. So this one right here, nice. And this one right here too. And this one. And this one. Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's all the issues that leads up to Amalgam Comics, which I'll see if you don't know what Amalgam Comics is. Basically when Marvel and DC cross over, become one singular universe, which is awesome. So yeah, it looks like that's all he sent and stuff, whatever. So yeah, I am familiar with the Marvel DC crossovers, just never really read them except for the Amalgams. I only read a few Amalgams and stuff, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, I do know that Marvel's doing and DC are doing current modern day crossovers, which I want to also read too at some point. Especially the Deadpool and Batman ones. Yep. But anyways, yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate what you did. I really appreciate it. So I definitely will be listening to these, and I will be freaking, watching these. So I really appreciate it. So yeah, I told him, yeah, I am a fan of Futurama. I grew up with that show and stuff, whatever. And of course, also, I'll see we both have some things in common involving some of the stuff we like, which is why pretty much we both share some of these common interests and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, this has been another unboxing by me. And thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.